Good morning. Let me start by expressing my solidarity, I believe on behalf of the entire Council, to our friends in Japan, in the Republic of Korea, for the launch of missiles from the PRK. This shows once again that security threats that the world is facing are serious, and that it is required that the European Union is a serious, reliable security provider, obviously in our region, with our neighbors, but also in faraway places. And this is why we will have today as the main issue for the Foreign Affairs Council, together with foreign and defense ministers, a package of proposals on how to move forward to make the European Union more credible, more reliable and stronger, also in the field of security and defense. I would like to underline the fact that our approach to defense and security is always an integrated approach together with our other instruments, first of all diplomacy, but also development and humanitarian. The European Union always takes a soft approach to hard security, but we also have some hard power that we are strengthening. And with the ministers today, I will present a progress report somehow on all the different fields that were decided last December by the European Council, from working together on developing military capabilities, including with some incentives, from the permanent structured cooperation to other means, the use of the battle groups. On all these issues, we will have, I will put forward proposals that the ministers will discuss and we will bring forward in the coming months in view of the European Council in June. But today I will also propose to the ministers that we take immediate decisions on the establishment of a military planning and conduct capability that will allow us to have a more unified, more rational, more efficient approach to the existing training missions, military training missions we have. And I think this is going to be a major step forward. It's not the European Army, I know this is the label it's going around, but it's a more effective way of handling our military work. And this is one of the steps we're going to take in the coming months. We will also have important points on the agenda today, especially on the Western Balkans. I just came back from a visit to all the region, and I will report to the ministers and then later in the week to the prime ministers about the situation that is tense, is exposed to challenges both internally and regionally, also globally. But it's a region that has in itself the capacity, the strength to react to that, to hold, provided that the credibility of the European integration process is there. And this is our part of the work. So I expect from today, but also from the European Council later this week to express a strong and clear commitment to the Western Balkans in terms of a credible European integration perspective. We will also host the Egyptian foreign minister for a working lunch. We'll discuss with him bilateral relations, but probably more than anything else, our common regional work on some of the files that are a priority for both us and Egypt, namely the situation in Libya, the Middle East peace process, where we for sure see eye to eye, the situation in Syria and some other regional challenges, but also bilateral cooperation on counterterrorism, on democracy and rule of law, on economic and social development, on migration and other things. We will have other points on the agenda, but I will meet you very shortly at the end of the morning session with the defense ministers and then again in the afternoon. I apologize, this time I will have to run because we are running a bit late and we have a very, very busy agenda today. I'm sorry, I'll meet you in a couple of hours from now. Sorry.